All right. COVID-19 has brought a new way of life globally, and that has obviously disrupted the education system as well. In Nigeria, how do you think we can begin to restructure and fit into this new reality?
Obviously, COVID-19 has brought some unexpected, if you will, disruptions to the educational system. And I think for now it's clear that the way to go is the online, system. But sadly, our economy or our educational system doesn't seem to have the capacity to absorb the online method. So we have to look at both sides. The capacity of the Nigerian educational system and the economy and the empowerment of the citizens itself doesn't seem to be at the level to absorb online system, much as the online system is actually effective, because I actually happen to come from an area that used the online system to complete its semester, its trimester, and we did very well. It was okay. But then looking at it, clearly it's not all candidates, all peoples, all schools that can afford the online system. I was in my hometown for Salah, and I asked a few secondary, primary, and even tertiary school, tertiary institutions, pupils, how have they been coping since the lockdown? And they said they have not done anything online. I asked them about online. They said no, because looking at it, how many children actually have the smartphone, have the laptop? How many lecturers can even afford the laptops to do this online? So we have to look at the reality on ground. Now, I'm a bit surprised that we have some states where markets are actually opened, but schools are closed. Markets are opened, everybody moves around, but the schools are closed. So what I'm trying to say is we can actually institute a kind of partial method, partial reopening of the schools, instead of just a total closure.
When you say partial, for a few hours in a day, and the other worry is how much social, physical distancing will operate. What might happen in a private school will definitely be different from a school with more children in class.
Exactly. When I said partial, what I mean is in a school, for example, the tutor can say, okay, I have 20 students in this class, and I'm going to ration my lessons into 3, for example, 21 students, and I'll have 7 for each day of the week. The responsibility is on the government to provide some of these PPEs, face masks, and all that. So if you have 21 students or pupils in a class, and you don't have the opportunity to, practice the social distancing, to abide by the social distancing regulation. If you have 7, you can actually do a social distancing there in a class of 21. So you ration it this way so that the students, the candidates, can still come, take part of their lessons, because these students cannot afford this online. They are completely cut off. How do you reconcile that? Because we are saying that, of course, COVID-19 will go, but we have to prepare for the rainy day. There could be, we are not praying for that, but there could be more COVID-19s. Are we saying that anytime we have this kind of pandemics or any such disruptions, then we just close the schools?
We appreciate your time. Senior lecturer with Bayes University, Abuja, Dr. Alkali Abubakar, thank you for your analysis on this important issue.
Thank you very much for having me.